Hey Flosstube, it's Julie, the Gulf Coast Stitcher. Today is Thursday, February 14th, 2019. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I am so busy right now that Valentine's Day is a little different than usual this year. Lots going on. Sarah's sweet boyfriend, who we just love to death, is making he has a solo flight in flight school today. He's taking some pilot lessons, and today is his solo flight. So prayers and well wishes appreciated for him. So the family is going to be there to witness that, celebrate him, and I'm going to be at school. So our Valentine's Day will be pushed back to another day. Won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be going on a field trip with the Sarah's ROTC group to a competition called Brain Brawl, which is basically like the ROTC version of competitive Jeopardy with naval science and military history, so that will be fun. And then after that, gosh, it's right back to I'll come home to lots to do in preparation for market. Every day there are new things being released, sneak peeks and little fragmented pictures, which is so super exciting. So if you've placed a pre-order with me, I can't wait to go and do all the shopping on your behalf. It's going to be so much fun. We'll talk more about market in a minute. Flosstube, I haven't had a ton of time. I know that's shocking, but I haven't had a ton of time to catch up, and there's so many new people. I do want to mention just a few Flosstube channels that you already know. If you don't know, or if you're new to Flosstube, make sure you look them up. The Lories. My Lories are back. Lori Mischievous Stitches, love you so much. I love your, you have like reignited an interest in crocheting for me. So I have like 5 halfway finished projects that I've started since you've started, and I haven't finished anything, but that's me. That's part of my personality. I'm a starter. I think sometimes I don't want to be a finisher, because then I'm kind of sad because I'm parting with them finishing something, taking something off the crochet hook. Is that weird? Anyway, the other Lori is Lori Textilist. She's been gone for a while too, because life, and so glad she's back. She just so casually goes through all these beautiful kits, and in her latest video, and all these kitted up projects she has, and these project bags that I drool over that she makes herself with beautiful fabric and beautiful colors. And then she just so offhandedly says, like, yeah, I'm going to have about 30 starts, but I'm not going to do Mania because that's, you know, too structured and too rigid. And I'm still stuck on she's going to have 30 starts. I probably will too, but I love seeing everything that she does. So welcome back, Lories. I love both you guys. Jen from Quirks and Stitches did a 24-hour stitch-a-thon with her mom, and it was fantastic. I loved that video. My heart like went out to her somewhere around the 5th or 6th hour. Her little eyes get puffy, and she's struggling through, and I've been there. Robbie and I stitched through the night to watch the royal wedding last year, and we were gung-ho, and we did it the whole night. There was a point around 4 o'clock in the morning when it was like, okay, I'm not made for this. I don't stay up like this anymore. But before we knew it, the sun was up and we had mimosas, and it was wonderful. It was a great time. So Jen, whenever you decide, I know you have had a lot of feedback. Whenever you decide that you want to organize something or you need some help organizing it, let me know. I'll do whatever I can, and we can join you. I will just make the simple suggestion that maybe a 12-hour stitch-in will generate a little bit more interest. Not more interest, more participation. Only because, I'm so sorry, guys. I have my phone on airplane mode, but those iMessages still pop through. Anyway, Jen, sorry, I just got distracted. 12 hours might be easier for some people just because of scheduling. Like, it would be totally more realistic for me to do like 7 to 7 or 6 to 6 or whatever, because of just getting the family situated and the work day put away, and then staying up all night and being able to do that. So I'm not saying I'm not going to do 24 hours, but I'm just saying I might be more willing to commit to the 12 hours. Either way, I can speak for Robbie and myself. We're in. Let us know. Maybe we can do some Instagram posting and encourage each other hour by hour or every couple hours or something like that. Would be totally fun. So anyway, Quirks and Stitches, check her video out. It's super awesome. She did a ton of starts, like a new start every hour, I think. It was insane. So, what else? Drinking my ginger ale. Sporting my Ellen Griswold glass because Ellen is my homegirl all year, not just at Christmas. Like, I love her. I love anything National Lampoons. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. My stitchy progress. It's not really, I made a lot of progress, but I just haven't got to stitch as much as I would like to, because you know how it goes. Stitching means you're not doing something else that's on the list, but this is my Benjamin Franklin sampler. So I've gotten a lot, and these are fussy. These letters are super fussy. They're that Sally Spencer, for anyone who's lived through stitching that. Very similar, and that they're not linear. There's a lot of bouncing around. And I get tired of doing something and move to something else, as you can tell. And yeah, so this really, I've got most of the fussiness done. So that'll get done soon. So that's the Benjamin Franklin sampler from Stone Street Stitchworks. And I have had the tendency to change the date and the name, but because it's a historical quote, I think I'm going to leave. I'm not going to put my own name on it. I'm going to put Benjamin Franklin's initials on it. So that's the only cross stitching that I've done. Is that sad? But I've done a lot of crocheting, and I've had so much shop pre-orders. We'll talk about that, like I said, in a minute. Okay, the only haul that I have it's in the package. I took it out, but I put it back in. And they send. I got one. In fact, I have two. I have another one coming because I bought this one from an online store that didn't reply to any of my correspondence, and I thought, you know what, maybe they just didn't update their inventory and it's gone, and my credit card was charged, but no emails were answered, and I was kind of sketched out about it. But it's a busy time for everybody, so I thought, In the meantime, I got an eBay message that there was one for virtually the same price that popped up on eBay. So I thought, okay, I'll put in the store price that I paid for it at the other shop. If I get it, I get it. Turns out the one from the shop arrived before the one from eBay has. The one from eBay has not got here yet, but I did have a shipping notification, so I know it's on the way. So I'm going to be selling one of those. They're super hard to find. I guess not super hard because I found two of them. But I'm going to list them probably, I don't know if I'll do it on the Facebook group or the Instagram. Follow me on the social medias. It'll be somewhere. I'm going to do a bidding situation because that seems to work really well for a lot of floss tubers who are trying to destash like highly coveted charts. So I will start the bidding at what I paid for it, and then we'll see where it goes from there. It's the least of my concern to get that done right now, but someday soon that will happen. So that's the only thing I bought, and then I have to show you. So Lori, textilist, encouraged me to kit something. She didn't know she did, but I'm sitting here watching her. I'm working away on my Ben Franklin sampler, and I'm watching Lori's video, and she's going through all these beautiful kitted things, and I'm looking at my Stitch 9 list, and I don't have time to stitch everything on here. And I have a whole list of things I'm going to buy to enhance my own stash at Market. So I'm like, the last thing I need to do is kit something up. But I was totally inspired by her putting fabrics with flosses and just getting it all together and putting it in a bag. And I thought, okay, I'm going to kit just one thing that I have in my current stash. So this is Bluebird Rhapsody. I love my birds. It's a little pop artish for me, but that's okay because that's the cool thing. And like I said, I was totally inspired by Lori's use of fabric color specifically. So I was like, I'm going to find something in my stash. I'm going to kit this up and I'm going to make it a little more my style. So without further ado, the fabric that I'm using is a Color and Cotton Stonehenge. Color showing pretty true. It's mottled. It's gray, green with just a touch of like a mauve-ish color. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. So here's the fabric. And then the flosses. Holy moly. This is part of Flosstube that's hard. This looks easier when you watch other people do it. So, these are the colors that I have selected. It'd be a little easier if I show you this way. So my two birds, this is kind of how I did it when I picked it out. So, the bluebirds, one is like a darker bluebird with a lighter coloring, accented feathers. See? So there's my bird colors. And sorry guys. This is when you need extra hand. This is when you have two people doing a video that things are a little easier. And this is my foliage and flowers. So I think that's going to look totally cool. And the conversion is all of the things. It's gassed, it's classic colorworks. There's a water lilies in there. There are two Color and Cottons. This Color and Cotton is just a stunner and Color and Cotton fabric. This one I can share with everyone now was in my Floss Club for this month. I had a wonderful response. Thank you so much to everyone who joined the club and who had such positive feedback on both the Color and Cotton and the Ship's Manor that were added to the group. But yeah, so that's it. So I was inspired. I have no business starting anything new or thinking that I'm going to because I have a giant list of things that I'm going to buy at Market for you and for myself. But maybe I'll do a Market start. Oh, I just want to pet these, especially that silk that's hiding in there, the water lilies. Oh, so totally different than the picture. But I hope I can, I love it. So yeah, so that's my new plans. I don't know when I'm going to start stitching on that. I really want to push through and get through with the Ben Franklin sampler. I love it. I love everything about it. I love the fabric it's on. I love the floss I'm using. So I think I'm going to just persevere on through that, as it says in the quote, and get that off my Stitch 9 list, and then I'll start the bluebirds. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my plan. Also, like I said, I'm not going to kid myself into saying no new starts because so many things. So let's talk Market briefly. Today is February 14th. If you wanted any of the Hands Across the Sea or primitive hair charts, I'm placing my pre-order for them tomorrow, the 15th of February. So if you don't see this video before then, don't freak out because whatever, like I have, for whole number's sake, let's say I have 20 pre-orders for a Hands Across the Sea sampler. I'm still going to buy extras to list on the shop. the thing is that those 20 people who have already pre-ordered will get their orders fulfilled first. Most shops are saying there shouldn't be a problem. When I say shops, I meant to say designers. Most designers are saying there should be no problem on supply, but I'm telling you, market is going to be insanity in the best way. So I hope that there are designers that sell out. I'm trying to do my best to pre-order, to place my pre-orders from your pre-orders for the super popular ones. I would say by a mile, far and away, by 4 times as much of any other designer. The new designer, the Blue Flower, yeah, I have more of those on pre-order than anything. So if you're watching, I know you are, because you've told me you're a Flosstube watcher. Just know we're so proud of you. Congratulations on your the printing of your designs, and there are a lot of Gulf Coast Stitches shoppers that have your charts on their list. So it's not too late. The 15th, tomorrow, is the last day that I'm going to take pre-orders for internationally shipped charts, like Hands Across the Sea. But like I said, I'm still going to order extras. I'll be updating the quantities of those while I'm at market directly from the hotel. So don't fear. Just know that first come, first serve. People who have placed pre-orders, I'll fulfill them first. Whatever's left, whatever is still available, I will list onto the shop, and we'll take it from there. 15th for internationals. I think I said Monday, which I believe is the 25th. For domestic orders, just because I need to give, that gives 4 or 5 days for the shops who are domestic here locally, for them to know what to put aside for me and for you. So same thing there. I'm gonna order. I'm not going to just pick up what's pre-ordered. I don't want anybody to think that, but demand is high, that's for sure, especially for Fox and Rabbit, which is a new design company. They have some beautiful samplers. Hands Across the Sea always. There are some designers I haven't seen anything from, and I'm like waiting with bated breath. Every day I check my email, and every day there are new pictures, new design, little fragments. And then some designers are saying, like, sorry, I'm not going to release anything until actually at market. So I think that's risky business, just because, how would you know? I guess there's an element of surprise, but on the other hand, like, how do you know what your demand's going to be? But there are so many things I haven't even seen yet, I'm sure. So just, and I'm going to have Sarah with me as a helper, and she's going to be, helping with social media. So we'll be taking pictures and posting things, and giving you as much of a feel of what market is like from my eyes as I possibly can. So excited about that. And then we're going to also take a college tour for her while we're up there. So lots going on there. So another question that keeps coming up is, what if I have multiple pre-orders? So let's just say that you ordered something by the 15th, and then something is released tomorrow and you want that too, but you're like, I just paid I just paid your shipping charges. I don't want to pay shipping again. Don't fear. Place another order. What I'm going to do is we're going to pack your orders from Nashville. That's why we're not sure to exactly when we're coming home. It'll depend on how much we have to pack. Don't hesitate in placing another order. What I'm going to do is, whatever actual shipping is, if you placed 2 orders with $4 shipping, so you've paid $8 for shipping, and your shipping actually ends up to only cost $5, I'll refund the rest of it. And you'll have to give me a day or two once I get home from Nashville, but it will happen. So don't let that be your concern. I would rather you see something you like, get your name on the list, let me go ahead and print that order. I don't have the stack of orders sitting here, but it's substantial already. Put you on my spreadsheet, and I'll pick your stuff up. and we'll sort the shipping out. So please don't let that hold you up from placing an order. There are a few designers that only take cash or check there at Market. It's totally fine. But those same designers haven't sent out price lists on their stuff yet. So yeah, we'll see. If you see something you want it, shoot me an email. If you see something that I haven't seen yet, let me know. I will tell you that the blue flower, I got a text message and someone said, "Hey, can you find this for me? I absolutely love it." And it was all uphill from there. I'm not going to say downhill because she's going to have an amazing market for sure. I have not seen releases from Brenda Gervais yet. People keep asking that. I haven't seen I don't think I've seen anything. I don't know about Heartstring Samplery. I promise whatever Beth puts out, I will definitely have. There are so many favorites. Too many to name already. But don't fear. Just communicate with me. If you miss something, if I miss something, shoot me an email. We'll take good care of you. We'll have 3 of us there at Market. And I wanted to mention too, like, I always talk about like little things that work for me. I, by choice, am at this currently not staying in the hotel that Market is held in. While I think it's convenient to be able to run back and forth to your room, I also think there's something to be said for leaving that chaos there and going to the hotel to recharge, regroup, start over for the next day. So we are staying not even a quarter of a mile from the location that the hotel venue that is holding the Market convention. So I booked that hotel maybe December, and just in continually checking, I check on about a monthly basis, I've gotten the hotel accommodations down by over 40%. Same days, same hotel, super nice hotel. Well-known hotel. It's not a little mom and pop place. Booking through their website, just continuing to check back, and it has managed to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, which is great. So let that be a tip. If you're booking a hotel, go ahead and book it. Make sure you select free cancellation and check back. Don't just file it away in the done pile. Check back, because I've almost saved, it's about, I think, 45% or so from my initial booking. So happy about that. I just feel like it's better to not stay at I might regret that. I might regret not being able to say, like, Sarah, run all these charts back to the bedroom or back to the hotel room. But we have a car and we can run anything we want right back. And Danny bought us a super awesome, like, rolly cart with wheels. So we'll be okay. I'm excited. So that's going on. Yeah. I've recorded this video twice, so I don't know if I've told you something 2 or 3 times. I have a tendency to do that. TV watching, we finished Weeds, and I have to say that I think I miss Andy Botwin. If you've watched Weeds, Andy Botwin was a wonderful character. And now we're watching Bloodline. We had started it before, and we got just pulled away into something else. It's so good. So, no spoilers, but I'm really enjoying Bloodline. And yeah, so that's it. True crime. I keep saying that's it, and then not being it. Isn't that funny? True crime podcast, True Crime Garage. I'm just finished listening to a 2-part episode on the death of Detective Sean Suiter. Fascinating, intriguing. It's a big giant question mark. So yeah, if you're into, like, mysteries, that's a good one. And if you're not familiar with True Crime Garage, that would be a great episode to look up. It's a 2-parter, which means it's 2 45-minute clips for Sean Suiter. So check that out. It's pretty good. All right, that's it. I'm leaving you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. If you're single, go buy yourself some flowers. Go buy yourself some chocolate. Congratulations to everyone who's made it another Valentine's Day with their partners. It's not always easy, but it's usually fun, right? I love y'all. I'll see you again. Hopefully the next video I will have that sampler finished and I'll be on to the bluebirds. So have a great weekend. Yeah. Happy stitching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.